A young life so full of hope and promise, snuffed out amid war. Anne Frank's journal, The Diary of a Young Girl, captivated readers, who can spot her in a few precious seconds of film footage, the only such footage ever found. According to the World War II Museum, in just a few years, the Nazi regime's Holocaust saw the coordinated murder of approximately 6 million European Jews, alongside millions of other prisoners. Published in 1947, The Diary of a Young Girl offers a first-person account of the 2 years the Frank family spent living in secret at the height of the Nazi occupation of Anne's home country, the Netherlands. Anne Frank died in 1945 at the age of 16, along with thousands of others at Bergen-Belsen concentration camp. Her death came at the end of several chaotic, terrifying, and uncertain years. According to the Anne Frank House, the Nazis invaded the Netherlands in 1940, 1 year after Germany's opening salvo against Poland, and 1 year before the Japanese bombing of Pearl Harbor. 2 years later, Anne and her family went into hiding and were captured by Nazi forces for around 24 months after that. Film footage from the time is scarce, especially of a perfectly ordinary family. Only a single film clip of Anne Frank has ever been discovered. The 20-second film clip from 1941 was taken on the wedding day of a Frank family neighbor in Amsterdam when Anne Frank was just 13 years old. The footage shows happier times in sharp contrast to the darkness that would soon follow.
To build up a future, you have to know the past.
Anne was born in Frankfurt, Germany, but Otto Frank relocated his family to the Netherlands in 1934 when Hitler and the Nazi Party first took power. Though the family managed to hide for 2 years, they were eventually found, arrested, and sent to concentration camps. Otto was the only survivor of the family after Auschwitz was liberated by the Allies at the conclusion of World War II. According to the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum, Anne's mother Edith was killed at Auschwitz-Birkenau. Along with Anne, her sister Margot died from typhus at Bergen-Belsen. During their time in hiding, a total of 8 people, including the Frank family, hid in the upper levels of an annexed building, and Otto Frank's business operated in the area below. Anne Frank's diary was discovered in that secret annex apartment by family friends after the Frank family was captured by the Gestapo. After the publication of the diary, a couple reached out to Otto Frank. They gave a version of the rare footage featuring Anne smiling down on them as they walked down the stairs to Otto in the 1950s. In the 1990s, the couple supplied a much longer version of the footage to the Anne Frank House Museum. The ghostly image of Anne Frank leaning from a second-story window in her Amsterdam home can be seen roughly 9 seconds into the footage. She watched the bride and groom on the street below before something draws her back inside and out of view. Speaking with The Guardian, Anne Frank House representative Anne-Marie Becker said that, in the opinion of her organization, sharing the Anne Frank footage has been a great way to introduce a whole new generation to Anne's story. The footage is very moving and very unique because these are the only moving images of Anne Frank. It's another way to bring the life of Anne Frank to the attention of younger people and all people worldwide. Frank's The Diary of a Young Girl has been published in more than 70 languages, according to the Anne Frank House. As of 2019, 30 million copies of the book have been sold, and more than 1 million people from all over the world visit the Anne Frank House Museum. The structure where the museum is located was almost torn down in the 50s. While the annex where the Frank family hid remains empty, it is open to public viewing as a permanent reminder of ordinary family struggles during this dark time in the world's history.